What's up, everyone? Welcome to Power Play with CJ. I just want to focus in on the recent run of goalie injuries. Lundqvist missing some time, minor injury, and Pekka Rinne and Cam Ward getting hurt tonight. Both going to go about 4 weeks. We'll talk about that in a second, and how the injuries affect the playoff race for each of their three teams: the Rangers, Predators, and Hurricanes. I'll start with Cam Ward. I mean, obviously the only one on the list with a ring, albeit a while ago, and a lot of struggles ago, so to speak. But definitely a big part of any success the Carolina Hurricanes are going to have this season. Obviously down, really thin blue line, Sands. Is it picking it? It took me a second. But in last year when he got hurt, the bottom just caved out. They got off to a pretty good start at the beginning part of the year, and then, like I said, it fell out for them. They've called up Murphy, they have Peters. It's going to kind of piece it together. I said last year they should have traded for Bernier. Because Adobin, I believe, is hurt, and it's a tough situation. Carolina has a pretty decent team, a team that could challenge for a playoff spot, but without the goaltending to be what it's supposed to be, it's an uphill battle. But speaking of uphill battles, Lundqvist has struggled this year. I think he's given up 4 goals at least 4 times. Rangers got off to an awful start, and he didn't play tonight against Philly. And kid from Alabama, Huntsville, Talbot made his debut and got the L. But that's something to keep an eye on. They downplaying it as something minor, but is the injury related to his poor play? Did he suffer the injury in the offseason, the preseason? What is leading to this? And will extended time off heal him up, so he's ready down the stretch? I mean, if this is going to be a nagging injury, I'd rather sit him for a month, take your lumps, and hopefully be able to get back in it, come December 1st. The scheduling quirks. He's obviously going to be Sweden's #1 goalie at the Olympics. But like I said, if this is a nagging injury with Lundqvist that is causing his play to be subpar, bite the bullet now, so you're not biting it down the stretch, or you just tank the season. I mean, it's the New York Rangers. What do you expect? Then the Rinne injury. That's another situation where he's the second most important player on that team behind Shea Weber, and on any given night, the most important player. And you look at, he got off to a great start last year, and then really fell through the floor. As a team ended up in the lottery, but I look at his play and how important he is. Carter Hutton, and they called up Smith today from Milwaukee, kind of piece it together. Barry Trotz is obviously one of the better coaches in hockey, so there's something that can be done there. But you've got Nashville's style of play with the defense. It's, to keep shots to the outside, keep prime scoring opportunities to a minimal, and I think they'll do that for between the pipes. And if they can keep their head above water, it's tough to keep your head above water with a team that can't score with one of the best goalies in the league, and then that's going to be even tougher. But if there's one team that can do this, it's definitely Nashville. Given Trotz's acumen behind the bench, and given how good that blue line can be at times, so we'll see what happens. But that's 3 situations you got to watch. On the Vezina race, I mean, Lundqvist's goals against us through the roof. Save percentage isn't that great. Rinne's, Rinne, and Cam Ward wasn't on anyone's Vezina ballots. So right now, if I had to pick, my 3 finalists would be definitely Tuukka Rask, I guess Crawford, and then Corey Schneider. He's looking at a losing record, but he's been outstanding, and all that can change between now and the season. Obviously, Johnny Quick will get back on the actually Ben Bishop from Nashville. There's really no shortage of great goalies. Bishop, Quick, those guys are obviously Schneider, Anderson. Some great American goalies, so something to keep an eye on. Anyway, that's on this episode of the Power Play with CJ on recent run of goalie injuries and what it means to the playoff run going forward. Stay tuned for more episodes throughout the season and beyond. Later, guys.